Owen. Let me see. Y'all doing good? Vimy with a 7-stream streak? My man. Yo, Roguelike, how's it going, dude? Okay. Let's see. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum. Yeah. Gold challenge. Hey, so you're earlier than usual? Yeah, I left work a bit early. It's Friday. How's it going, see? Noxon was good, dude. 115, god damn. What is your realm? Airy Peak. So that will be student Airy Peak. On this tune. Vimy joins the lobby. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. Would be nice if we could get some epics. Oh shit, Vimy is already starting to loot. Cheating. Skettis, a bone shredder. Bum, bum, bum. I finished my 15-page final for school, and now I'm free until Monday. I'm just gonna play TBC Classic. Farming the spiders. The solid plan. Yo, Velson, what's good, dude? How you been, buddy? Oh, Jack. My man. Yes. Damn right. Hello, Jackie boy. Appreciate the Twitch Prime as always, my dude. How's it going? Good, good. What about you? Same, dude. It's Friday. God damn. About time. I need more than one Friday a week. So maybe when I get older, I need like Monday off as well. That'll be nice. Maybe the optimal thing would be to just work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right? Every week. I'm at work and I'm waiting for the day to end. I can't wait for the weekend to come faster. Got a lot of shit work to do as well. Oof. But Monday's the best day of the week. That is true, yes. Love me a good Monday. So that will kind of suck. That is insane. Retire early? My dad retired early. But he's 62, and that's considered early. In Norway, you usually retire when you're 67. Yes, I know, 6'7". Get it out of your system, chat. But 62? Like, fuck me. Man, it's a lot of years, man. It's like 40 years for me. Nobody said it. I was ahead of my time. I knew that somebody would have. Yeah, Wondercraft. Just gotta scratch that idea. The Solomon cloth farm got nerfed into the ground last night. Where do we farm cloth now? Oh, it did? That's fucking awesome. I love it when that happens, because it usually causes prices to go mayhem. And that like forces people to find new farms. That's great. Prices are going crazy. They are? Nice. That's good. I think WoW will still be around in 40 years. I don't. 40 years? Nah. 10 years? Yeah. 15? Yes. 20? Probably. 40? Doubt it. Delve farmers love this trick. The Delve boys. How old are you, student? 33. For now. Yo, Kelvin, what's good, dude? Pre-fire, what's up? But what is the price on Arcana Women Sunfire then if it was nerfed? Why the fuck is Vimy in the lead? Man, it's picking up fake value patterns. That slimy rat. Arcana was like 500 gold, but Sunfire is still 170. Oh. Yo, hey, yo, student, what's up? What's up, dude? Please tell me how to move abilities on the bottom panel. Well, I mean, I gotta hold in shift and then drag him. I'm not quite sure which panel you're talking about. But on the action bars, then, gotta hold down shift and then you can move him. Slimy Rat is a new one. Kinda hot, right? Why aren't you doing the Midnight Mythic Raid BW farm if it drops EC 1 million? But you gotta be miserable up until it drops. And I have enough gold. I can't be arsed. I think it's boring. So what's new with the add-on Saga today? Any changes? No, I did download an update, but I'm not sure if that was from Wednesday's stream. There's no UI changes as far as I can tell. You turn back to old content? For the most part, yeah. We've been doing old content mainly. Only in a lot of cases, the last couple of streams. Hey, how's it going, student? Have they fixed the Salitas farm yet? Yo, Burgess, good to see you, buddy. No, they haven't, dude. Still fucked, sadly. Hello, how's it going? Enjoying finally Friday coming to us? It's the best. Friday's my best friend. So I checked old alts for stuff, and I found 8 glorious chest plays, 1 Jinsu, and 600,000 gold. Nice. Fake value. Oh, I didn't see that one. What the fuck do you mean fake value, dude? It's the elixir of major mage blood. That's an absolute fucking banger, dude. Get fucked. You're getting smoked. I sold all my Arcana Wave bolts from 7k and it's tanked like hell. Yeah, you just saw... Was that also fake value, Vimy? The hardcorium goggles? You just admit it, man. You're washed up. Me, on the other hand, I'm just getting better and better with the years. Boppler, appreciate the follow, dude. This is Taco Wine Movie Night. It is indeed. New lack challenge add-on? Yeah. Stenny, a viewer of mine, made it for us. Still has to be like some fixes and changes to it, but it's gonna be great. Boom, 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 boom. Hell yeah, awesome it is. So much better than running dungeons without it. What the fucking hell is that? Snores, language. Language. There's kids watching. I don't give a fuck. Holy shit. Spot the guy from England in the chat. It's a cruel world? Who hurt you, man? The world is a beautiful place. You just gotta travel outside of England, your redneck village. You'll be fine. Language? You say fuck more than anyone I ever met. That's not true. False. Student, you wanna hear something funny? Damn right I do. He's allowed to. He's the number 1 TBZ hunter. Paladin. He was a paladin. It's hard for you to recall, Vimy, seeing that he quit 2 hours in. Did you make this new add-on? Why the fuck wouldn't I be able to make an add-on? What are you talking about? Of course I did. Aren't you impressed? No, I didn't. Fuck yeah, dude. We're so on fire. That's the second goggle schematic. Time for you to goggle on these nuts, Vimy, because you're getting destroyed in this lack. Is the Ludicrous challenge permanently finished? Well, Tister, the guy who made Ludicrous challenge, hasn't updated the add-on for years. And he doesn't respond in like DMs. So I'm guessing that it is gonna be fucked forever, yeah. Dude, we don't do warm-up lacks on a Friday, man. We've warmed up the entire week. Oh, won't you look at that? Motley, almost at a year. Mama, dude, thank you so much for the 11 months. Appreciate it, dude. Nice. So there was a dude that always talked down on me because I farm gold. He was low-key bullying other people for farming. And now he's farming gold himself? God, what a fucking idiot. And, like, he's not an idiot because he's now farming gold himself. He's a fucking idiot for bullying people for doing something that he doesn't like. You punch him right in the face. Have sex with his mom. Record it. And send it to his dad. Don't we get to vote anymore on who will win? Who will win the challenge? We could do that, but like, who in the right mind would vote on Vimy? And it's me versus Vimy right now. Nice, Motley. I'm a chat favorite. You have insanely high odds of, like, you have like you versus me in a challenge, and you have like 11 odds. That's how unlikely it is for you to beat me. One versus one is Sulfuric, you get smoked. But you like, when I'm in the lead, 10 minutes in, you're gonna fake disconnect. Come back a week later, saying that you had to go to the vet. That's not fair for anyone. I wish I'd clipped that answer and send it to him because he thinks he is over everyone else. Yeah, I don't like people like that. You shouldn't say that, Snores. You need that excuse already for Classic Plus, right? Since they nerfed world drops from Transmog farming, where do you farm glories like nowadays? Sulfuric, man. Sulfuric is the place. Talking about the place, this is the place to be. For 121 months, big boy, tier 3. Ukadon, my man. Thank you so much for the resub, buddy. And, shouldn't you be in bed by now? What the fuck you doing, dude? What dungeon are you doing after Sunwell? I'm working on a Drag Terror and Keep in Sunwell right now. But anyhow, out with the negativity. How's farming going for everyone? Can't speak on behalf of chat. Only me and Vimy. It's going great for me. Not that great for Vimy. I'm awake now. Like just now? Hey, Coitus, what's up? I stayed up all day yesterday because I had shit to do in daytime. Oh. Anything, any cool shit or like boring chores? Well, I said a few days earlier that my level 63 can be okay. Well, I tried a volatile farm, now my druid is 74, and I plan to update the speed set. Hey, I'm from Berlin, Germany. You've said Sulfuric is the best for gold farming transmog-wise? Oh, no, I've never said it's the best transmog-wise. It's a very good dungeon, but when it comes to transmog, the best way to farm transmog in dungeons is by doing a big variety of dungeons. It's easy to get the items. Not that easy to sell them, so you need variety. Victrisi Bus. Appreciate the follow. Like, I may or may have not traded vehicles. God damn, what the fuck did you get now? You know, you've been watching the stream for 10 years. I've had the same vehicle for those 10 years. And you're on, like, number 4 right now. Just to start, 5. I saw you making over Transmog where to begin and doing Drag Terror and Keep now, but I feel like best is to just kill the first boss and then reset. No? No. Nah. I mean, you're gonna get dungeon locked out in 10 minutes. Can I join in on Lack, or how does this new add-on work? Yeah, you just download the add-on, Gold Party Challenge, and then you click on, oops. I gotta enable that setting, the join session, and then you just type my name and realm here, and click join. Right? So, in this case, I'm gonna link it in the chat for you, student, Airy Peak. Easy stuff. If you don't get a new car every 3 to 5 years, you're just stupid. What? Vendor everything but the silk, probably, see? I'm literally just upgrading to the same vehicle, but 2026 version, because the payments will be less because of some winter deal. So why the fuck not knock off 200 of the payment? Oh, so you get a newer car, and you pay less. Fuck yeah. Wait, so NA can't join? The NA being able to join is being worked on, Nexic. You need to get permission from TSM to use the servers. And then the NA will be able to join, just like LAC. But right now, it's only EU can join in. You change realm? Oh, no, I didn't change realm. I have druids on like 10 different realms. Can I join then? Yeah, you can join whenever. You don't have to do the same farms as us. You can do whatever farm you want to do and still join the challenge. Like, that's fine. I'm wondering, in case of future expansions, will it be a play to just close myself with double gathering and spend the first week or two just farming mats? Yeah, that's what most people do. Who made this add-on? Is Stenny. He reached out to me in a YouTube comment. He's in Twitch chat as well. Not now, but he has been. So like me and people in the chat come with like feedback and a request for the add-on, and he implements them, which is very cool. Morning, fat boy. I actually need to lose weight. Now, this morning I weighed 77.4. And I'm usually sitting around 80 kilos. Yeah, it's not easy being me. I gotta drink extra wine and eat extra chocolate today. I'm 106. I would like to be able to make music donations through the add-on. I bet you fucking would. It's a good add-on. It just looks like shit, which I'm sure is not a specialty. You don't like the aesthetics of it? I haven't really thought that much about it. Like, what do you mean? You don't want like a gold border? You want it to be black? Like, what are we talking? Too many buttons? Yeah, you can play with it like this though. Right. Oh, this is a much cleaner look. But I need to play with it like this, because I want to have the utility tools. Like, I want to be able to delete trash and reset instance. I don't need this, though. These 5 buttons at the bottom. But I told Stenny that, and you're gonna be able to toggle on and off these buttons, too. What is currently the best dual farm zone? Trying to level to 90 gathering only. Suleiman. Can we still do Sunwell if we're level 90? Yeah. You sent me a whisper? Let me see. Oh, this one. Yeah. That's a unique item. That's a banger, dude. But these are, the add-on is not even a week old yet. And there's been a lot of changes since it was released. So I think since we have access to Stanley who made the add-on, and we can pretty much make it exactly like we want it to be, it's going to be smooth. Small steps at a time. Well, it's not a solid background. There is some transparency to it, but not that much. But maybe in the future, you'll be able to alter the transparency of the background. What should I price that item? It's very hard to say. I mean, it's not an issue on my realm, because it's already going to be posted, so I just match, right? But if you're the only guy posting it, it's kind of tough. Probably just need glasses. Yes, you do. Comes with old age. Which I would know nothing about. Oh, Berg has managed to join in. And Rudy as well. And I'm destroying all of them. What should the goal per hour be for mining herbalism in Suleiman? I haven't done that in a while. Has anyone done Suleiman mining and herbalism? Like today or yesterday? Do you know what the goal per hour is? No one? Low? Well, gotta be a bit more specific. Flowers are dead? Flowers have been dead for a while, yeah. I mean, when you do mining and herbalism, you skip all the flowers besides from Azeroth and Argent Leaf, usually. You just do mining, unless you see Argent Leaf and Azeroth. You pick up those. Like 24k. Vimy is not even max level. He doesn't know shit. 220 gear is still selling? Yeah. I got some 220 pieces while doing the treasures to get the weekly knowledge. And they sold fast. You finally got a schematic? Sure strike goggles. At least you're above Burgers now. Nah, fuck that, Snores. Can't be ours to do Mythic Plus. I enjoyed it season 1, Dragonflight, for a while. But even that got boring. Like, I did it on the Druid, and then it got boring, so I did it on a Paladin, and that got boring. And then I did it on a Hunter, and that got boring as well. And then season 2, Dragonflight didn't do shit. Yeah, you can still take the portal from Shatrat and do it on level 90 next week. I got the Warglaive pattern from Solgurub the other day. Ooh, the Hakari? Nice, that's a banger, dude. I did 74,000 gold per hour on Wednesday morning, but that was in Voidstorm on board of Suleiman. It's not too bad. $276. That's casual, right? Vimy is 282 item level on his main. I'm not sure if that's good. And I'm not even max level. That's how you do it. $244? I have no clue what I am. I lost. Yeah, you're using a speed set, so you probably did your 10. Come on. Bum-ba-dum. How goes the gold farming? Yo, what's up, dude? It's going good, man. I'm dominating right now. Doing really good. 2 schematics. Bum, bum. I'm not sure how many runs I have left on this slow-ass druid. I need to level up my druid, but so invested with my monk. Monk as in like you don't farm gold with it, it's your main. Back on every peak one. Yeah, I only do Sunwell on this too, because he can just camp outside. I have a theory. If someone is enjoying Diablo 2 style farming style, where there's so much randomness, then those players maybe later enjoy Transmog farms where drops are just luck based. Yeah, there's a lot of similarities to Diablo farming and Transmog farming. Like in Diablo, you're running usually the same farming route again and again and again, praying to RNG. It's kind of the same in WoW when you farm collectibles. Do the same dungeon again and again and again. I still use lag in the background for value pop-up. Yeah, Ludipricer. Giggle, good to see you, man. I do some farming, but like I can't decide what herb farm I like the best. Like Harandir farm is nice, but I hate the vertical part. Do a lot of urban mining and silverwood following the river. Have you tried Solomon? It's this zone myself and a lot of people average the highest gold per hour. I had a feeling it was stream earlier today. I was ready. Yeah, it's Friday. I'm doing a Vimy. Vimy only works until 12 every Friday. So I'll try to be more like Vimy. Bum, 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 bum. Do you enjoy the making of gold or the feeling of getting something valuable? Both. But I don't care that much about. I care more about the process because oh shit, I'm saved. Like if I get an item that pops up on my screen that's worth 200,000 gold, like that's more fun to me than selling the item for 200,000 gold. So I don't give a shit if it sells for 100,000 gold. Couldn't care less. It's all good. Now, if I needed the gold, it would have obviously been different. And by all means, it is better selling it for 200k than 100k, but I don't really care. Alright, I won! Get fucked! Feeling of getting something sick is the main thing, yes. But, like, you also get, like, a similar feeling when you sell the item, though. Like, there's excitement getting the item, but you also get super excited when you open up your mailbox and you see the sale. Let me see. Gotta go to this guy now. Then we'll start a new challenge. Gotta update my notepad. First run got a schematic. It's not in the challenge, it doesn't count. Yo, caveman, how's it going, dude? I'm gonna fish while I eat breakfast. Maybe I'll get chest. I should get that lure, but then I would have to go into my savings. Yes. Gotta dig deep into the savings to afford the Grand Line. That bad boy is expensive. Let me see. Gold challenge. Well, you guys can join in now. Now, this will be Student TV Argentone. If you just type that into the join window. Romaine, appreciate YouTube sub, dude. Let's fuck shit up. I just got another item before joining. It's not in the challenge. It doesn't count. I'm gonna show you guys how it's done, man. Get myself an astral bow. Remember to disable gray and white items, guys. When you go in settings, turn that off. Otherwise, you're going to have different values than me. I tried not to highlight our prices were maybe okay, but they sold instantly. They usually do. Did you farm it in Karasando? You're getting fucked by allergies? Feels bad. Even Snores is in the challenge. We're gonna fuck him up too. Did you guys know about the cloth nerf? I was told about it. Apparently it's fucked. Nice. It says no player is playing when I try to join in. Are you appearing as online on Battle.net, Motley? Someone will beat you. Nope. Yeah. Try to like paste what I posted in the chat in the box and click enter. If that doesn't work, click the button that says join instead. then spam click it. You get other values on your leaderboard than me. You guys will have a delay on the loot, because like the loot is registered through whispers. So you guys are whispering me all the items that I'm getting, and I'm doing the same to you guys. You will, regardless, have different values than me if you don't turn off gray and white items. Right? So you need to go into settings and then turn gray and white items off. Also, another thing is, like, a lot of these things are being worked on, by the way. But if you, let's say that we have farmed for 10 minutes and you then join in, like, now you can see the leaderboard, but the top 5 items won't be shown for you. Also check the thing you paste in, because there might be an extra character. At the end, there was a square for me. How you can join the guild? If you type !GINV in chat, you can see how to join in. It's different depending on if you're NA, EU, Horde, Alliance. !GINV. Restarting the client. Snor's picked up some fake value. Yeah, once you apply to the guild, I can accept you like these guys. Not B tag. GINV. I'm Alliance. So am I. You can still join in. I just linked to you how to join in. The guild, that is. Now I'm in. There we go. Yeah, I see it now. Pagan, Druid, joined the lobby. Question, do you play Helldivers? I do not know. Dragonflayer hatchet? It's a big boy. Yeah. Unique appearance. This is a baddie. God damn. Why the fuck am I not number one? Burgess got fake value. Wow. There we go. Yes. Yes again. Double yes. Now we're talking twice the value of the second place. And then some. Bum, bum, bum. Let's go again. Still need to get that astral bow. The leaderboard is stuck again on my end. What if you reload? Fake value? There's nothing fake value about the stuff that I picked up. Just applied for the guild. Can you accept me? Yeah. I don't have any, did you? A Garandor. 69 months. Legend. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much. How many runs do you have left? I've only done like 3 runs this hour. In total, I'm not sure. Many. I only think I've done 20 before I started these. But I don't see any requests. Are you on NA? There's currently no requests in the guild. How is level 61 speed set so fast? I play with a guy who has one. It's almost 270. But it's due to scaling. You can make a 261 speed set and they can be very fast, but they're quite different from the other speed sets because it requires you to farm a lot of BOP items, though. I'm on BR. What was that? Brazil? That's not EU, that's why. You apply to the NA guild in that case, which I'm not in. What's your favorite farm? That changes all the time. It's been a while since I was able to catch a stream. How are you doing these days? Garandor? It's the same old, man. The same old. Thank you. And you? I'm new to your content. You play the game, or do you just make gold? It's like 98% just farming gold. At least. All good here. The renovation of the house are going great, so more time for WoW soon. Nice. That's going to be sweet. Drag Tower and Keep. Pro Stars, this one. 2% in Goldshire. Damn right. Good morning, Marshmallow. NA morning, yeah. Is this a new lock add-on? Yeah, Stenny, a guy in the community, made it. It still has some hiccups, like things that needs to be adjusted and changed, etc. But he made it for us, so we've already had him do some changes on the add-on, and more to come. So could it be that my goal numbers on your leaderboard are higher than mine because you're on a different realm? No, it uses region market value average pre-fire. When? Oh, you got 3 million gold shoulders. Wow. Talking about fake value, I wouldn't even pick those up. What the fuck? Yeah, those are as fake as they get. God damn. I remember I tried to farm the bow from Blackrock Caverns because it went for gold cap a few years back. Some random green unique appearance bow. Ooh, Kitsune. My man. Has been. 18 months, 1.5 years. Appreciate the fuck out of that. And yeah, they're the same old. No complaints, buddy. Thank you. What about you? Life's too busy, right? Sucks growing up. Yeah, bad in real life things don't want to dampen the stream vibe with it, but one day at a time, my man. Thanks for the entertainment. I hope you get shit figured out, buddy. Cheers, dude. Is Ludipracer done for? You know, like normal Ludipracer, like this one, it still works and got an update for midnight because that project was taken over by someone in the community, right? But Ludipracer Challenge doesn't work and hasn't worked for a while. So we don't have any challenge add-on, and that's why Stenny made this one. Gold Party Challenge. On a positive note, though, I just got a new cat, named him Beans. He loves chewing on cords and being a little shit. Nice. Yo, off 4 hours of sleep, but here I am. 4 hours is plenty, dude. Yeah, you'll survive. Claw Farm is nerfed. Worse than you, Spot Student. Oh boy, wouldn't you like to know? I got 16 hours of sleep. I would never be able to sleep for 16 hours. Impossible. I got a cat with different eye colors, one blue, one green. Huh. I was deleting and updating add-ons. I have not had a chance to play in this expansion yet. Moving in real life. Oh. My sleep tracker says I got 2 hours. That's not true. Yeah, I don't believe in tracking my sleep. Is this for the 100 Drag Tear and Keep video? Eventually, yeah. Working on both Sunwill and Drag Tear and Keep. I have to do 100 runs of like all the main dungeons that we do. I haven't done that in forever. Bum, bum, bum. I hope he has instance tracker so we know how many times I've reset. Yeah, that's on the list. I told Stanny about that on Wednesday, and he said that he would do it. Only my short run is slow motion without a speed set. Yeah, that's a big difference. Bum, bum, bum. They have a new speed set video. No. You use the old level 80 speed set still. They're faster than level 90 speed set for now. We gotta wait until we have access to higher item level in Midnight. Good morning, student. Looks like the Suleiman Claw Farm got nerfed. I think the Murlocs are still dropping, though. I haven't checked if they still dropped it. I do have some cloth laps in mind that could be done instead of the one that got nerfed. One of them involves the Murlocs, yeah, as long as they still drop cloth, which I think they would. I'm surprised Blizzard didn't nerf the one we were doing sooner, since there's a quest and a world quest at the location. It would make sense if Blizzard did nerf it. Would a full Mythic track speed set be quicker? Probably not. In Season 2, yeah. In Season 3, definitely. I'm wondering, what is the most popular fast food in Scandinavia? Is it Max Premium or McDonald's? Between those two, McDonald's for sure. We don't even have a Max. Still have a speed set with long strider. Is that still good enough for level 90? Yeah, I mean, you're still going to be using long strider, right? And then you can try to get a hold of some level 90 items with plus speed on it. It's going to be fast enough, but it's not going to be as fast as a proper level 80 set. Never heard of Max. Yes, we do. Well, I'm saying that we don't. Like, I don't. In my area, at least. I think the only place I've seen one was in Sweden. So it's definitely not more popular than McDonald's. Oh shit, inventory full. But if you join the challenge, try to do a reload, Plex. But yes, there hasn't been any changes done to the add-on in regards of leaderboards yet. It's not more popular than McDonald's, but we have it in Oslo, probably. But we have multiple McDonald's within like, I don't know, 20-minute drive. But no Max. Is it better? Could be. I've no clue. Is there a local Norway fast food chain? Yeah. Fort Place? Yeah, you guys are picking up fake value, man. I don't touch fake value myself. There was a big weapon here that was worth a few hundred K. Does it really sell? There's a couple of really good ones, yeah. And they all sell, but by all means, they're tough to sell. The easiest one out of the big boy items you can get here is Astral Bow. That's the easiest one to sell out of the big boy loot. What I got is real value. There's nothing real about that. Haven't sold my Astral yet. I'll buy it off you, man. 10,000 gold. Got deleted from the mailbox. Do you have white and gray items enabled, Plex? What are those chains? What do they serve? A lot of pizza chains. What else do we have that's big in Norway? Pizza and sushi chains that are like Norwegian chains. A lot of burger joints as well. They're like big chains. But they do like... It's not as fast food as McDonald's would be, though. I guess it's a bit more premium. I don't know. Is it true that Domino's is banned in Norway? That is not true. I'll get him now. There we go, see? All Transmog is fake value, yes. Transmog sucks, guys. Just don't farm it. Just leave it to me. I'll take care of it. Good morning, Student Millis. How's it going? Brash got double Amber Pine shoulders. Vimy got one of them. Tuskar Boomstick. Big boy. There we have it. This one. This is like the funniest item ever. 450,000 gold market value. And look at it. It shares the same appearance as like every fucking gun in the game. It's insane. Same thing with his staff, really. The only one that would be interested in something like this are people that do ATT with, like they collect item IDs. So they need every item in the game, even the ones with shared appearances. But this one actually has a region sales average of almost 5,000 gold, which it shouldn't have. But that's because people are selling it to snipers, myself included. The jackpot? Nah, it's fake. Your best bet is selling it to a sniper. I wonder how much 100% ATT costs from the auction house. Oh, you're gonna have to spend many gold caps for that. How many Super Simian orbs have you found? 3 of them. Besides from the one that I already had. So 4 in total. I thought that I should delete most items that are not unique. You should. You should. You gotta manually go in and bait snipers. Try to, at least. On these, but like, they're stupid. They suck. So in terms of food, when I would come to Norway, what is a must try? Well, you only talk about fast food chains. I wouldn't go to Norway and try a fast food chain. Oh, I got the big boy shoulders as well. Who's laughing now? Snores, Mr. Fort Place. We even, like, in my city, we have a 3-star Michelin restaurant. Like, people travel to my city just to go to that restaurant. There's, like, rich Japanese people. The restaurant is located in, like, in the same building as, like, a luxury hotel. And the top floor of that hotel is, I think it was $6,000 a night. And then some rich Japanese people traveled to Norway last year and they rented the entire place for like 4 weeks. And they only stayed for like 2 days. Some people just have way too much money. Do you go to it? I actually have been at that restaurant back when it was 1 star, I believe. I obviously didn't pay though. Fuck that. Oh shit. Dungeon lockout. Is there any way to do claw farm after the nerf of yesterday? Well, you just gotta do different locations. Because the mobs stopped dropping cloth, which is understandable. There's a world quest at the location, and Blizzard, they don't like that. So you gotta do different spots. But I got 2nd place. Brash got double fake value. God damn. Time to swap. GG. The 3-star Michelin places are sometimes worse than McDonald's, or just as good. What? I've had food at Michelin star restaurants, man, and I don't know where the fuck you've been. Like an English star, perhaps. I'm not saying it's worth the money, because they usually are way too expensive. But it's on a different planet than McDonald's. Hey, I'm going back to WoW. Any market tips? Love the content, by the way. Appreciate that, dude. Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that's going up in price right now. There's a lot of things that make sense farming. Right now, since the cloth nerf, it would make sense to do a cloth farm. A different one than a nerf one, obviously. Yeah, Joel, I do. Thank you. And you? If you have a 73 to the last strike here of work, yeah, I will. I just accidentally leveled that tune to 71. Degenerate take that Michelin star restaurants are the same as McDonald's. They are to snores. Alright, the challenge has started, guys. This tune is called Student, and he plays on Airy Peak. I'll link it for you guys. Maybe some dishes that are only in Norway, if there are those. Oh, there is. You would have to go to like a traditional restaurant, though, to get those. Gonna go do some fishing? Nice. I'm heading back to work. Have a great day. Right back at you, Melissa. Enjoy work. I'm going to lurk as I have to go to the doctors for Doppler reading on my legs to check my artery health. Best of luck, dude. I'll see you around, Motley. Do you think 20k for the more rare fishing cosmetic is a good buy? I feel like we're gonna, in the future, look back and be like, God damn, can you believe that these items were like 20,000 gold? I've personally invested in a lot of them, but I've bought them at less than 20k. I bought a decent amount of the big boy blue sword for like 20k. No player named Student is currently playing. Do I have to be the same faction? You don't. Make sure that you're appearing as online on Battle.net. But you don't. If it doesn't work, you can try to do a slash reload and then try again. Like for, was it Motley that did a reload or restarted the game and then all of a sudden he could get in? Restart. I see Purple Gold and Amaria joined in now. You feeling a stealth blade? Probably not noticeable, at least, Pavel. Do, do, do. Yo, CSGO, what's up, dude? I am doing good, my friend. Thank you. And you? Yeah, I need to pick up a schematic soon. Come on, baby. Did they nerf the Solomon Claw farm overnight? They did. You're farming, or what are you doing? I'm farming, yeah. Trying to get engineering schematics to sell. They're needed for profession achievements, so they sell quite well, depending on your realm. But yeah, what the hell am I going to do now then? Just do a different location at the cloud farm. I'm online on Battlenet. Restart the game. Still says you're not playing. Is this correct? Student area peak. Yeah. Are you clicking enter or do you click the button that says join? Just type that into the field where you type in the name, and then you just click join. Just spam the shit out of it. And you're playing on EU, right? Stormscale, yeah? Huh. Well, if that, I have no clue why it wouldn't work. Did I update my spreadsheet? No. Drag, tear, and keep. There we go. But it works for these guys, but... Try to hit enter instead of clicking. That could be it. That worked for me. Yeah, it's kind of hard because it's not consistent. Like sometimes it doesn't work when people click join, but if they click enter, it works, and then the other way around. But once the add-on is has access to the TZM servers, the invite system will be different. And then hopefully it won't be an issue at all. I heard that a tier 3 sub will make it work. Diamond VIP Discord helps. Also check that there aren't extra numbers letter in the thing after copy paste. Yeah, Pergus had that issue, apparently. It must be a Swedish copy paste. The fuck, how did you know I was Swedish? Because based on statistically speaking, only Swedish people have issues with stuff like this. Is there any other cloth spots similar to Suleiman, or are they worse? There's ones similar to it. We never properly tested to see if they were just as good, better, or worse, and in that case, how much worse, because there was no need. Like, when there's a new content, like a new expansion that comes out, you don't want to do 10 different cloth farms, right? Because at some point, they will be nerfed. So right now, this farm got nerfed, and then there's a bunch of other spots that we can do. If that makes sense. Yo, Cookie! You're back in business? Nice. Welcome back in, dude. Appreciate the 67 months. Amaria got a world drop epic. Black belt of knowledge. Suleiman Claw Farm got nerfed. Yeah, last night. You got nerfed right after you quit Midnight Farms? Hey. I did some Midnight Farms yesterday off stream. Did some skinning, some herbalism and mining. Coincidence, though? Not at all. I'm so excited to start up again. It's insane. I bet. Damn, I can't run more dungeons? Oh, you haven't been using 2 different tunes on different realms? You gotta do that, man, with these short dungeons and raids. You must be a druid without trusty rest ability, because I thought I killed you a few weeks ago. It's impossible to kill me. I've never died in this video game. Never. 0 deaths. I once died back in Legion, and that was due to a disconnect. But since then, no. Can't go into the raid anymore. What the fuck? You killed a boss, didn't you? Or wait, your dungeon locked out as well? Hello, Zenith? What's good, dude? You've entered too many instances. Yeah, and that's why you gotta switch between two druids playing on two different realms, so that's never an issue. You're too fast. The core duel. I should try it. I'll pass. It's not for me. Yeah, sadly I don't have that. How long do I have to wait? So the thing is, when you reset, you can do 10 runs in an hour, right? So if you average 3 minutes a run, you'll be dungeon locked out after 30 minutes, and then you have to wait 30 minutes before you can do it again. If you spend 5 minutes each run, it's going to take you 50 minutes to do your 10 runs, and then you have to wait 10 minutes before you can do another run. So it depends on how fast you are. Each run resets 1 hour after you click reset instance, right? It's the same for raids as well. What are we after? Trying to get engineering schematics to sell. How am I supposed to farm materials for tailoring if mobs were nerfed? Oh, well, you gotta do a different spot. Student, the claw farm nerfed? Any new video? Yeah. Soon. How is it that you've never died in WoW? I just think it's very difficult to die in this game. Gas prices are too high. I'm not happy. They are very high, even in Norway. And we pump out enough oil to supply the entire country 50 times over. And they're still high. It was nerfed everywhere. Oh, it was? Like, if you go to kill different mobs, they also have a reduced drop chance? T-mote redeemed celebrating on the screen. What? Yes? Huh, I didn't know that. I thought they just nerfed the quest locations. Good, cloth is way too cheap. No, it never happened, see? So, Senef, have you tried to kill mobs in different zones? And, still shitty drop rate? I think it's $10.30 per liter in the Netherlands. Is that true? That's not true. I'm not from Netherlands, but I can guarantee you that's not true. I tried Suleiman, Harandar, Voidstorm, they're all the same. I see. Did you try doing the Delve in Voidstorm? Is it also nerfed inside the Delve? Sounds like time to invest. I mean, usually when they do a general nerf, which seems to be the case right here, and not just nerf one location, it doesn't matter too much because the prices are driven by supply and demand. So if you were making 100,000 gold per hour and the cloth was selling for 100 gold each, and then now you're getting 50 cloth an hour, the cloth price is going to go up to 200 gold each eventually, making you the same amount of gold because prices go up. I do mining and herbalism Solomon. 1 hour, 10,000 gold. Is that good or not? You should make like 6 times that. What are you farming in Old Sunwell? Trying to get these epic engineering schematics. Then if you're not from Netherlands, you might be a suburb of Sweden. Wow. You're lucky that I'm too lazy to time you out for such an insult. Yeah, but 10,000 gold is not enough. I did the delve for 20 minutes. I got 5 of each. 5 of each Arcano and Sunfire. Like, you mean, when you say 5 of each, you mean you got 5 Arcano Weave and 5 Sunfire? Or did you get 5 Arcano rank 1 and 5 Arcano rank 2? And then 5 Sunfire rank 1 and 5 Sunfire rank 2? Regardless, though, that's in 20 minutes. So, a total of 10 specialty cloth in 20 minutes. 30 an hour. Oh, you missed a mob? He didn't have any loot. Hey, Stu, how is you back? Less pain than a few days ago. It is, it's getting better, yeah. Still not optimal, but better. Leaderboard is stuck again, but the top 5 still work. Five of rank 1 and rank 2 combined? Or 5 of each, so 10 Arcano in total. Good morning, boys. What's the tailoring discussion about? What's up, Anaya? Blizzard nerfed cloth drops across the board, it seems like. Like, they just made mobs drop way less cloth. Mine's getting worse for each day. Driving 500 meters every 15 minutes the other day. Home from work. Destroyed. Oof. A few days ago, I made 70k an hour. Yesterday, it wasn't even 50k. Now it won't drop. It won't drop at all. That seems a bit weird. Can barely sit straight. Yeah, they weren't dropping. If you were like just casually playing the game, you weren't getting tons of them. Can you tell me what you're gonna sell in engineering? I'm farming for these schematics. These schematics are needed for profession achievement, so that's why they do well. Where's the schematics? Yeah, it's bad on schematics now. How's it going, Detro? Good Friday, buddy. Let me see. Current expansion only. Arcano. Arcano Weave 334, 362. They haven't gone up. Okay. They've gone up, but they haven't like. They haven't. If it's as extreme as you guys are claiming it to be, they should be up way more than they are right now. What is the form you're rolling? It kind of looks like an alligator. It's this one. Pango plating. There's no drops at Bigatron and Suleiman, and some drops on Smalltron. Murlocs also still drop. But Murlocs drop as usual. Like, they drop more than you get at Temple. What's the name of the profession achievement? Oh, fuck, I have no clue. I don't remember. But if you go to profession achievement and go down to engineering, you'll see it. There's not that many profession achievements. Boom, boom, boom. Didn't test it long enough. And maybe we gotta do some testing. Just gather some boys and see what's going on. Do you have any characters on the NA? I do have an NA account because I, like, a long ass time ago, I did like 0 to gold cap on NA. Haven't played on it since though. Where plays good price ore? I'm not sure if I quite understand the question. You're asking me about a good place to do mining? So am I. Dumb question. Does your book cover these farms you've been doing this morning? Yeah. Finish my runs. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Fuck. That's a tradable recipe, but a shitty tailoring one. God damn. There we go. Just gotta complain. Nice. Oh, I got the first schematic. Get fucked, boys. Even when mobs were nerfs, I will try it out anyways. Let me know how it goes. Lockbox video when? I need a fuck ton more. Like lockboxes. You should aim for 200 runs in 2 days instead, Plex. 20 hours is needed in 48 hours. Easy. Just cut back on sleep. No open world farm? There are still open world farms that you can still do. That we will do eventually. Like, I need to get pretty much every single battle pet that we farm. You know, all the whelplings and such. I need to do, like, Isle of Thunder, all the patch 10.17 stuff. There's tons of farms that I need in the open world too. Enriquez, how's it going, dude? Polar bear thingy. Tomb of Polymorph. Yeah, I need all those. I need everything. Boom, 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 boom. How long are you planning on going for today? Depends on how Vimy behaves. I bought it. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for getting the gold guide. What is the add-on that shows the immediate auction house value? TSM, Trade Skill Master. Shit is a short stream. You also need more Ashara? I do, actually. Because now I don't have any left. I need all the patch 10.17 recipes. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, Steven, does the complete goal guide have a section how to set up TSM? And no, you get it just directs you to Discord. You can get the TSM groups and operations that I use made by Monchi on the Discord. There's different groups though in the gold guide with the crafted transmog section. But all the groups and operations that you need for TSM is going to be on Discord. Do Mog sell this crazy during the start of a new expansion? Mainly asking with the Morbid and Dragonfly. I mean, the Transmog usually does well whenever there's a new expansion because there's more people playing the game. Like, the player base is at its highest when a new expansion launches. So you typically sell more transmog due to that. Pre-patch is nice. Yeah, because people usually get done with all the pre-patch shenanigans relatively fast, and then they're just waiting for the expansion to launch, and then they just, fuck, that's a bad design. And then they buy my transmog. It's great. I buy it too. Yours is often the cheapest. Of course, it's Argent Dawn. If you're a collector, you gotta go to Argent Dawn and buy transmog. Prices are stupid. If you want to flip too, yes. Buy Argent Dawn auctions, sell them on Ravencrest, make trillions. Yes! Holy fuck, I'm on fire. Argent Dawn is very interesting sometimes for multiple stuff. You animal. You're referring to Argent Dawn, not Argent Dawn Goldshire. You can see it in your eyes. Yo, Bortster, how's it going, dude? City or Arsenal, boss? As long as Arsenal loses, I don't give a shit. I hope City destroys them, and then I hope Atletico destroys them in the Champions League. Yeah, that will be Student Area Peak. Pre-fire, yes. Almost done now, though. Boom, 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 boom. What dungeon are you doing after? Maybe some Salatus? That's not a dungeon. We're doing... I gotta continue these... I need to finish Sunwell and Drag Tower and Keep. Maybe I'll go Sunwell after just testing out the Claw Farms. To see if we can do Claw Farms at like Murlocs or the Furbolgs or something like that. I want to test out myself to see if it really is fucked, regardless of mobs and so on. That will be very interesting. Finally able to make rank 2 files with just max rank mats. 1k profit each craft, nice. I'm down to help with testing if you need a group. Sweet. Well, Sunfire still drops rank 2 once every 20 to 25 mobs. Really sucks. But then prices should go up, though. I don't think it's necessarily a disaster. But I want to see if Blizzard nerfed the drop rates from every mob. It's pointless to find a new spot, right? Because you would just farm the same spot. It would just be worse. Yeah, I got some interesting loot. Sweet. Yo, I need 4 people so we can go and test this out. Gotta go on this guy then. Need Coca-Cola. Level 90? Well, it doesn't really matter. You can do it at 82. Testing it, that is. What are you testing? Well, Blizzard nerfed claw farming overnight. So I want to see how bad it is. And see if some of the other spots are working. I was doing Fellwood last night. It's pretty cool. Some of the starting quests have been fun. Fellwood is nice. It gets a bit worse when you're like further into the quests, though. I can join, but do I need tailoring? For your own sake, you would want tailoring to get the cloth. For testing, it doesn't matter because I'm getting the cloth, so I can tell if it sucks donkey dick. Alright. Whisper me if you guys want to join. But like, Murlocs, Furbolgs. Just want to. I think we should start at the. Well, did you say that you got no cloth on Big Temple? And all of a sudden, when's the good music coming on? Oh, that's playing right now. I got some. You got some on Big Temple. No cloth. But Senef said that he did get cloth. So we gotta test this. Yeah, you can have me. Let me see. Let me relog in cloth character. Oh, so what we'll do is we're just gonna do a timer because we got to see if it's a general nerf. So we're just doing a lap of Big Temple, seeing what the average cloth is, and then we can move over to some of the other locations like Murloc and the Furbolgs and see if that's better or if it's worse, right? But I need 2 people. TechMine is logging over, so I still need 1 more. Are we still doing Gold Challenge? I'm not going to start it now, but I'll start one soon. We just got to test this, and then I'm switching over. And we'll do a challenge again. Yeah, Solomon. Is the imagination? Oops. Right. Druidus joins in. Sweet. I'm gonna go balance. It's nice to have a guardian. Yo, Druidus, can you stay guardian? I actually prefer to have 2 guardians and 3 balance. Did Blizzard do some talent changes to Druid? Why the fuck do I have unlearned talents? Huh. Oh, I spec. Never mind. I spec feral, not balance. No way they nerfed Clawfarm. Apparently they did. Like, if you take a look at the prices, they've doubled in price. I understood you. Yes, Druidus. You said balance and click feral? Yeah, that was a fuck up. I did indeed say that. And do the opposite. Well, what's my item level? 249. Pretty bad. But good enough for the shit that we do. Just farm gold. What does the 4-set balance do? Starfall and Star Surge damage increased by 5% and casting them as a 12% chance of striking affected target with an Oh, that's pretty good. Huh. It's a good set bonus for what we do, at least. I see. Okay. So we're just gonna test this out. We'll do a lap. See what we average. Gotta make sure I don't have any cloth on me. No. Good. And we'll see how we do. Oh yeah, that's bad. Fuck me, that's bad. Holy shit. I got nothing on that pull. Wow. Shit. So much still good? Nah, it's been nerfed, so we're doing some tests right now. What do you do with the billions of gold? Sell it to websites? I just hold my gold. Alright, it does drop cloth. Confirmed. I just got one Arcana Weave right now. While it is fucking dog shit. Like the amount that, in both those pulls, I got one Arcana Weave. That's it. Not even like a usual cloth. This is, like, I understand if they removed cloth from these locations because everyone is trying to do their, like, weekly quests and world quests on the 2 temples. So it's a bit annoying having clowns gold farming at those mobs. But if they did a general nerf to cloth, that's bad. There was no need for that. Hello, student. How you doing? Doing good, mate. Doing good. Thank you. And you? Try Harrendar. Yeah, I do have a couple of locations in this area that I want to try first. Follow me, guys. This sucks. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to see that this sucks. Boom, 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 boom. Time to leave midnight and go back to old content. You guys coming? The quantity tripled? Alright, let's go. We should get a... Like, we should be able to tell pretty fast if they're better or the same. Like, if I loot these guys, I got 1 linen from that guy. Somebody looted big. Okay, these guys looted big. Like, you guys got way more loot from that pool compared to the pulls we've done in the past. If you take a look at the loot right here, you can see that they actually, myself included, you see? This is loot. Yeah, my Kiwi went from 6k an hour to 32k. Yeah. See? Yeah, look at the cloth now. Alright, move. Move. Come. That works. You can clearly see that it works. Okay, so it's not a general cloth nerf, like you guys said. Like, I thought that was strange. Hence why I wanted to test it myself. Because Blizzard typically don't do that, like, ever. It's Blizzard, though, so you never know. That's, unusual. Well, that's because the spot is not as good. Like, clearing out the fur bulks is very fast. Yeah, this too. This as well. Like, you can see on the loot, this is also working. Yo, that's honestly all I wanted to test out. Yeah. Alright. I mean, there's more spots than just these two, but there's a good chance that these will get fucked as well. So, we wait. We wait. I'll do some of the other locations off stream just to see if they work and how they compare to this one or these two. And we'll see. But there's more cloth farms. There's more humanoid mobs in the game that drops cloth. But you can't make a video about all of them or they all get hit with a nerf. Let me see. Time to farm again. I was in Soul Track, wasn't I? Yeah, I'm doing a gold challenge now. Yo, I never told you to buy cloth. Is it better from Suleiman? We were still in Suleiman, just different mobs. Was it nerfed? Yeah, like, it was big time nerfed, the location that we used to farm cloth. But it wasn't a general nerf, like you can farm cloth at other locations. However, you don't get as much cloth per hour from these spots compared to the spots that we used to farm, so prices should still go up or be higher. A first small victory, Prospector Brutes for 19k. Nice, not bad, not bad. Let me see. I have to buy a couple more of these. Let's just get 100 of those. Fuck it. Okay, let's see. Gold challenge start. You guys can join in. Now, this is student TV Origin Dawn. 21,000 gold for alacrity. Yeah, they're expensive, but fuck it, man. What else am I going to spend the gold on if not overpriced File of Alacrity? Let's go. How's your Friday, Appletini? What add-on is this? It's a brand new add-on. It's less than a week old. It was Stenny, a viewer of mine, who made it, like for me and the community, so we would have a challenge add-on. It still needs work, by all means. But it's had a lot of improvements already. But it needs more. This time I'm going to get the Astral Bow. Sell it for $500,000 on Ravencrest. Oh, definitely, Bort. You're not leading anymore? We just got started. Like, Vimmy's in the lead. I haven't lost to Vimmy ever, I believe. So I'm not afraid of that. Like, I'll get him. Oh, damn, I need to make alacrity. Someone bought out my stash. You're welcome. I'm assuming that I can join halfway, just listing my auctions at the moment. You can join halfway. There are some like minor issues though, like you can't see the top 5 items that we picked up before you joined in. But you can join in midway. No biggie. Price of Fantastic Fur is really low right now, only 300 gold. Is that on NA? It wasn't super high on EU as well, but last time I checked, it was more than 300 gold. It was like right under 500, I believe. But yeah, you make more gold off the basic letter than you do the species specific letter. I love and hate this dungeon. It's fun to run, but the value's so goddamn fake. Yeah, a lot of interesting dungeons are like that, though. It's the same thing if you do WoD dungeons, right? If you do like Skyreach, Iron Docks, like there's so much fake value, and then you have to filter out the fake value in the actual decent items. Cloth is nerfed. Yeah, the cloth location that we farmed on is nerfed, but there's different locations that hasn't been affected where it still drops as normal. Do you think Tauren or Harandir is superior? I prefer the cows, man. Like the gathering speed is Biss. Love it. Oh, we've even got the wind sight. Wind sight is actually a decent item. It used to be a very good item. I used to sell them for like 100 to 150k easily. It's not quite well. Last time I did Drag Tower and Keep, which was before midnight, before TBC, they weren't as good. How much do you pocket each week, you think? It varies. Some weeks I make a fuck ton because I actively sell off some of my investments and flips that I do. While other weeks I can't be arsed, or it's not a good market to sell anything in. And then I only make a gold from like my collectibles. And I make like 2.5 to like 3.5 million a week on Transmog between all 5 realms. Ish. Very rarely lower, but sometimes more than 2.5, that is. And then you have like the patterns and the battle pets, toys, everything that doesn't go on the Transmog only tunes. I got a couple of bows from Wrath of Lich King, and they were getting rusty on the auction house. I'll buy them for 5,000 gold a pop, man. No biggie. I'll help you out. So you would say Transmog sells the best. But, I mean, Transmog sells the best for me because that's where my focus is at, right? Like, over a year, I probably make more gold selling materials. Long-term investments, and when I reset markets, like, that makes me more gold than Transmog in general. Craft the Transmog makes me more gold than farm the Transmog because it's easier to scale and restock. Cloth is nerfed? Yeah, but there's you can farm cloth at different locations though. And it works. Everyone is panicking with the cloth nerf. That was like everyone's go-to gold farm, which it makes sense. It was the highest gold per hour farm in Midnight. I'll be starting TBC by Sunday. Like, you mean hit 58 and enter Outlands? Zozo, appreciate the follow, man. Welcome in. Boom, boom. Am I beating Vimy yet? Yes, I am. Not surprised. Nice. Boom, boom. What's the bow called? That's the thing. There's many like ranged weapons in the loot table of this dungeon that are good. The most common one is the Astral Light Bow. It's typically the one with the highest sell rate because it's actually a very cool looking bow. So people buy that not just to collect its appearance, but also with the intentions of using it for the Transmog set. Transmog is just fun. If you want to be the richest, start flipping at huge scale. Yeah, exactly. But if you have enough gold, like if you have 100 million gold, what the fuck are we gonna do with another 100 million? It's better to obtain more gold by doing a waste that you enjoy. Do you want Mithril lockboxes? Yes, those two. Get them, get them. Easton, how much game time do you have? I'm not sure, man. A couple of years? It's been a very long time since I bought game time on retail. So since 2019, when Classic WoW came out, and then it progressed into TBC, and Blizzard like added the WoW token to Classic WoW, I just spent all my gold on WoW tokens. So I played I played Classic, TBC, and then Wrath of the Lich King, and then in Wrath of the Lich King, I just spent all my gold on WoW tokens, which you can only on Classic, you can only convert that to game time. And then Cataclysm came out, played that a bit, made some gold, converted all of that into game time. And then Mist of Pandaria came out, same thing, played that, made gold, converted it all to game time. So that gave me quite some time. But I'm not sure how much I have. Boom, boom, boom. Grizzly Glaive? Yeah, that's a banger. This belt sucks, but the Grizzly Glaive is unique appearance. Sounds good. Fucking dude, Prash is the luckiest dude ever. Oh, he got a ranged weapon, horn crossbow. Couple 100 years? Oh no. No, not that much. A couple of years, I believe. If I were to guess. It will tell you on the WoW official website. Yeah, if you log into battle.net, you can see when it expires, like how much you have. But on the Battle.net client, it won't. I don't think it shows on the Battle.net client unless you have like, I don't know, 2-3 months or something. Because one of my accounts, I just buy 60 days at a time for those accounts. And it will say, like, one of my accounts, let's see, 19 days left. 28 days left. But it doesn't say anything on the main account. Yo, is there any claw farm that is working right now? There's many. I mean, they nerfed the one that everyone was doing in Suleiman, but like every other claw farm works. So I'll make a video about it. One today, probably, and then maybe another one tomorrow. If it's, like, much better, I'll make another one tomorrow as well. If it's not that much better, I'll just wait to see if we get it any more nerfs. What is the benefit for having additional accounts? Well, if you're doing gold making big scale, it helps. Like, if I'm posting Transmog, I'm posting Transmog on 5 realms. Now, with multiple accounts, I can post Transmog on 2 realms at the same time. Or I can play the game, like actually play the game, on one account while I post auctions on the other account. That's what I usually do. I will, like, farm gold or play... Like right now, I play TBC Anniversary while posting a Transmog. Because the most boring part about farming Transmog is posting it. But if you're playing the game while you're posting, you don't really give a shit about. Like, the posting part is whatever. You're doing what you would normally do anyway, so... I don't really think that much about the posting part. Why are you doing this dungeon? I'm trying to get transmog items, collectibles. Oh, damn, so there's hope? Yeah, I mean, the gold per hour should be good. Like, the thing is, the farm that Blizzard nerfed was considered the best farm, right? So some of the other locations, they don't yield as much cloth. But the price on cloth has doubled. So you're still going to be making a lot of gold. How do you post while gaming? Well, you don't need to have... The tune you're posting on doesn't have to be in focus for you to use the mouse wheel to post. Right? So I could be running a dungeon while... and using the keyboard to kill stuff while I spam the mouse wheel at posting auctions on the second monitor on the second client. But if I were to click, let's say that this is the screen that I'm playing the game on, and if I click on this screen using my mouse, then you're fucked. Then you need to take your mouse over to the other client and click on that before you can start scrolling again. You have 2 accounts. Oh, yeah. You need to have multiple accounts for that. Yes, exactly. How do you post with a mouse wheel? You can make a macro. If you open up TSM and click on macro, you can make a macro that binds posting to your mouse wheel. So you can just scroll your mouse wheel to post. Do you still craft a reborn weapon, student? Dude, the prices on those have been... They used to be so bad that I couldn't be arsed anymore. It wasn't worth the hassle of doing the daily cooldowns and traveling to Isle of Thunder to craft them. So I haven't done them for a while. Just because I just can't be arsed, right? They might be good now. They were good on, like, quite good on some of my realms. Is life better without it? Yeah, exactly. Life is a tiny bit better without it. I would if I only had one account or only played on one realm and I actually needed the gold. Like, it's profit, right? It's easy profit, easy gold. It's just not worth it. For me, it's not worth it for me. It's worth it in general, yes. But not to me. What are you talking about not being worth? Oh, it's like Mist of Pandaria daily cooldown crafts where you do a daily cooldown craft and then you get a BOP material and then you can craft like deep... it's not called Deep Thunder, that's a TBC one. But you craft those Mist of Pandaria items on Isle of Thunder. Sell them on the auction house. Good profit on those. But you do have to, every single day, log into your blacksmithing tunes, craft the material, and then travel to Isle of Thunder to craft a weapon. Reborn, that's it. Yeah, they're reborn items. Tokes, appreciate the follow, dude. So it's good gold, but I don't need gold, so I can't be arsed to do stuff like that. I feel like I'm doing a good job whenever I travel to the to BRD to craft the dark iron loot. Like, that's a hassle enough. Like, usually when I go, I craft like 10 of each item. So then when is our bank mount coming out? I talked to DD about the future of auction house mounts, and he said that if he leaked any information about the auction house mount, they would know that it came from him. So he's working on the same team that does the auction house mounts, but he told me that there's auction house mounts coming, yes. So, yeah, I wouldn't sweat that. No, I still don't have the toy from the Brewfest. But, like, when WoW has Brewfest, it's like, the event goes live, and then I do it. Day 2, I do it. Then I forget to do it, but I do it day 4. And then I forget about it for 3 days, and then I do it again. And it hasn't dropped. But I haven't really... I've been slacking on it, to say the least. I've been slacking big time. So no. I still don't have the teleports, PRD bullshit. But like, I just feel like Blizzard should make an anvil that can craft everything, dude. Like, even just going to Naxxramas. I don't mind going to Naxxramas as much as I do BRD, though. But, still. You gotta go to Isle of Thunder to craft the reborn items with blacksmithing. Then you gotta go to BRD. Ooh, another Grizzly Glaive. To BRD to craft the dark iron. And then you gotta go to Naxxramas to craft the Nax items. It's a lot, dude. A lot of movement. And then if you have a tailoring tune, you gotta go to Legion in Suramar to craft those items as well. What the fuck did I just get? Oh yeah, that's a bad one. That's a baddie. What's up, Ellie? How does buying the gold guide work? I gotta buy the one for each expansion. Sorry, I'm new around here. Is there a video explaining this that you can link me? Apologize for asking. Dude, that's a pretty normal question. Don't worry about it, man. No. Once you get the gold guide, I will automatically send you the new version of the gold guide to your email address every time I update the gold guide. So you only buy it once. Like, the gold guide came out in BFA, wasn't it? Came out 5 years ago. It's about to be 6 years in August, I believe. So the people that bought it nearly 6 years ago, they still get the midnight updates. Today is historic, student. It has nothing to do with Coventry, does it? World of Warcraft from 0 to 10 million gold. That's the one for retail WoW, yeah. Coventry will win the championship. You guys needed to be boosted by Lampard, man. I still think it's funny that when you guys, you Coventry fans, well, you specifically, when you guys had a rough mid-season, you were like, well, we don't want to be in the Premier League. Comes with a lot of hassle. We're good in the championship. Not like Arsenal finishing second. Arsenal sucks. But it's like you say, Coventry fans, they always finish first, don't they? Bada, 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 bada. The gold guide is worth it. Just check material prices before farming. Glad you think it's worth it. Gab, cheers, man. Let's see. Still no Astral Bow, but dominating Vimy. That's all that matters. I got the Heater shield. I like the shields from Wrath of Lich King. Good morning, Beavis. Pleasure as always, dude. What's up? Molly with a big 2 gold. Yeah, life is rough down there for Molly. Working on a Friday? What the fuck, dude? Oh shit, inventory again. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Boom, boom. Is the new Gold Party Challenge working cross-region now? No. Not yet. There hasn't been any updates to it yet. Because Stenny needs to get permission from TSM to use their servers in order to do the cross-region invites. So hopefully that's going to happen soon so that we can go again. Talking about Ludapracer, man. The man, the myth, the legend. Yo, Prophets. Good to see you as always, buddy. How's it going? You ready for a weekend? Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Hell yes, steaks and grilling. You good? I'm good, man. No complaints, buddy. Thanks for asking. Steak sounds good about now. Shit. We don't really have the weather in Norway to be doing any grilling. Not right now, at least. You have a grill? I got two. I got one, like, you know, like a coal grill, and then one gas grill. But that's nothing, though. It's like some people, like Swifty, he has, that's like the proper NA style. He has like a trailer with like a barbecue on and a smoker and, you know, like all this sick shit on a fucking trailer. That's some Texas yeehaw kind of stuff. What exactly is going on here, and what are you farming for? Farming for collectibles like Transmog in Wrath of Lich King. What add-on is that? This is a Gold Party Challenge is the name of it. Because the guy who made Ludicrous Challenge hasn't been playing and hasn't been responding to DMs, so the add-on hasn't been working for a while. So a guy in my community called Stenny made this one. It still needs to work. Like, it's less than a week old, the add-on. So it's still being worked on. This is like a draft of it, like a first version of it. So there's still some UI changes that's going to be done, and some like fundamental changes, I guess. I'm not sure what to call them. It was very hot the last couple of days here in New York. Everyone was grilling. Can you explain why I'm killing one timber mob bear thingy and then 4 run at me? If you look at the chat box, it's gonna tell that it screams for help or some bullshit. I do have an add-on list, Rohan. And all the TSM groups and operations that I use is pinned in general chat on Discord. Still sounds too advanced, but you're probably right, Prophets. That's what everyone says. Here in Argentina, there isn't weather to grill. There isn't? Thought it was good weather in Argentina all year round. In Canada, we're just getting grilling weather to start where I am on the days it doesn't rain. How's retail been lately? You know, it's from a gold making perspective, it's not like me and you are used to profits. Like, more and more items are becoming soul bound or bound to your war bank or war bound. There's like less and less tradable items in the game for every expansion that we get, it feels like. So that's a bit like, I enjoyed when Midnight came out, I enjoyed the expansion, I had fun playing it, but the longevity of gold making in a new expansion with current content is dog shit. Pointless to try and sugarcoat it. It's bad. By the way, I won. I won that lack. Vimy second place? He's getting used to that now, isn't he? Holy shit, I'm on fire. I think Blizzard wants it that way. Yeah. Yeah, I think they do, but I think they're wrong. I don't think they've thought it through, if that makes sense. I feel like Blizzard is trying to cater to a more casual way of playing the game. And they also, at the same time, they don't want to make zones that are completely abandoned. They want to try to make evergreen content. But if you want to make evergreen content, you kind of need a reason to go back to old content, right? Why in the fuck would people go back to Dragonflight, the War Within, the Midnight, like to farm stuff to put up on the auction house? There's nothing to farm to put up on the auction house. Only collectors would have an incentive to go back to the old content to try and farm like soulbound items. But there will be way more activity in the older zones if stuff were tradable. Like, there's a reason why people go back to fucking Westfall, right? Even now, 20 years later, because there's farmable stuff in Westfall. It's the same thing with a lot of zones. But Dragonflight, War Within, and now Midnight, they don't really have that. It's a shame. What the fuck do I know? Why are you always picking on Vimy? Why am I always picking on Vimy? Because Vimy can handle it. Me and the Vimy are friends, man. So he is Vimy is from Austria. So Vimy in Austria, they don't know what being offended is. They can't be offended. Like, they're old school in Austria, right? Like, I asked Vimy if Austria was woke, and do you know what his reply was? Woke? Question mark. He thought I was asking him if the country was awake. Or if they were sleeping. Like, they were clueless. Like, there's nothing that I can say to Vimy that will offend him. Like, in Austria, they don't go around every day looking for ways to be offended. So he can take some heat. But he gives as much as he takes. Mm-hmm. So he has to be able to handle it. Because he gives me shit too. Well, not right now, because he's constantly losing. So opposite of Canada? I just think that people need to... people just need to move on. And just... don't give a fuck, man. If something offends you, or you don't like anyone, just fucking do your own thing. Move on. Why the fuck would you want to spend a single calorie on something or someone that you don't like? It's like, I don't get it. The challenge is on, by the way. You guys can join in. Let me see. This tune is student. Airy Peak. I'm going to link the name. Are you growing another mustache? No, I just haven't shaved today. Didn't shower before work today. I'll shower after the stream. Is Norway woke? Oh, I guess it is. Yeah. It's not like I'm anti-woke. I don't give a fuck, dude. But, people can do whatever they want to do. Doesn't bother me for the most part. I just distance myself from it. That's fine. Fuck it. I'm offended that you're not offended. Well, yeah, I woke up at like 6 a.m. today. Nice. Both Sweden and Norway is woke. Yeah, I guess they are. Not denying that. Which doesn't really bother me. It does bother me when people get offended, though. I still I can still say stuff to people at work that people get offended by. And that's kind of difficult for me. Because I'm just wired that way. Like, I don't understand. Sometimes I don't understand how people can be offended by something, because from my point of view, there was nothing offensive with what I said. So that's a bit tough sometimes. It's hard to understand why people thought what I said was harsh or offensive, if that makes sense. Where in Norway do you live? I moved to Norway in like 3 to 4 years. Stavanger. Don't get fired of the OnlyFans to against me hate. It's very tough to get offended. To get offended, to get fired in Norway. True story. I used to work with a guy. Well, I still work with him. But there was a huge HR case. He went across the line by all means. But you know, I can say this now because now it's been handled and everything is done. But he's such an idiot. So we were like having lunch, and there was like a lady at work, and it was me, this clown, another random dude, and this lady. And you know, we were talking, messing around, saying stuff that isn't appropriate. Well, I was eating. I didn't say that much. And then they were talking about getting like plastic implants, like, you know, in your boobs. And the clown at work said to the lady at work, like, you should consider taking implants. And she replied something like, oh, why do you think I should do that? Or something in those lines. And he said, well, so the rest of us could have something to look at. I mean, I might say offensive stuff, but like, I'm not that stupid. Right? So that was a bit of an issue. Yeah. Like, HR, they got involved because they heard it through someone. Like, the lady didn't go to HR, right? Like, the lady didn't go to HR, but somebody else heard that he said this during lunch, and they went to HR. So, like, when they sat down with HR, the lady was like, yeah, that was said, but I wasn't offended by it. I laughed at it, and it didn't offend me at all, etc., etc. So he got some shit, but not as much shit. So, that was interesting. That's something that would just get laughed off in our company. No one would give a shit. No, he didn't get fired. No, didn't get fired. But if he said that exact same thing to the wrong person, that would have been bad. The mosquito bite story is my favorite. I have a similar story as well. This was a long time ago. This is way over 10 years. I think it was like 18 or... Yeah, it was right before I went to the military. So I was a young student back then. And I was working at this company. And there was a lady that worked at the company. And she was gone for like... I don't know. I want to say like a week. Or a week and a half. Something like that. And then I was talking to my boss at the time, and I was like, where is this ex-lady? And his face got like all strange. And he was like, well, she's sick. And I was like, oh shit, is she doing fine? Yeah. She's doing fine. Okay, what's wrong with her? Well, I think it's better if you ask her that question yourself. He said to me, young student, no filter, right? I was like, all right, no problem. So she got back to work, and I went up to her like, "How are you feeling?" "Well, I'm feeling fine." I was like, "Okay, you were gone. What happened?" "Well, I had surgery." I was like, "Okay, shit, really? Surgery? Oh shit. Nothing too serious, I hope. What did you do?" And then she just looked at me like I fucking stole her ice cream or some shit. And I was like, "What? What did you have surgery for?" And turns out she apparently had her breasts enlarging. Like, she actually did get implants. And she was really offended because I didn't notice her new boobs. That was obviously not an HR case. Like, in this case, I was good because I didn't stare at her boobs, right? But she was fucking pissed. Like, she never liked me after that because I didn't notice her latest investment. Obviously, she didn't go large enough. Not large enough to notice for me. What were you supposed to say? "Welcome back, nice boobs," by the way? I mean, to me, that would have been a perfectly... like, if you get breast implants, like in this case, she did it because she wanted bigger boobs. So I feel like that would be a fair comment. Like, "Welcome back. Oh, shit. You got breast implants. Nice. They look good." Like, to me, that's not a... That wouldn't be an issue. But I don't think that is acceptable, though, in 2026. Imagine spending tons of cash on new boobs and no one notices. I mean, I don't know. Maybe people did. Maybe it just didn't cross my mind. I have no clue. Anyways, enough boob talk. I'm getting fucked in this lack. I'm second place. No one is getting anything besides from Amaria, which got one schematic. Fucking Hans boobs. All my homies like naturals. Yeah, but like at the same time, like if you're a girl and you have no boobs, and you feel bad about that, like, why wouldn't you take implants? I'm not talking about like fucking like 70s implants with like 2 giant air balloons hanging off your chest, but just you know, to get some self-esteem. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I know a girl from high school and she got implants at 18 from her parents. Yeah, same. Dude, when I went to, when was that? Last year before university. I didn't talk to this girl myself. I overheard it in the library. She was bragging to her other girlfriends that her dad was buying her implants for her 18-year-old birthday. I was like, what the fuck? There's no way that's a normal thing to do. Hey, TD, what's up? Are people buying those BOEs from the raft dungeons? They are, but just know that they are very hard to sell. Like, Transmog in general, very tough to sell. There's a lot of people that they start farming Transmog because they see the value of the items and they compare it to any other way of farming gold. It's nothing like any other way of farming gold. It sells extremely slowly. But if you have enough Transmog items, you're getting sales every single day. When I lived in Sweden, the people I went to school with got Ferraris and Porsches for their 18-year-old birthdays. All drug money, man. No one in Sweden has the economy to buy a supercar. Unless they're doing illegal business. You guys live in straw huts. Literal mud huts. And you drive Ferraris. Nothing screams drug smuggler like that. Pinchik, appreciate the YouTube sub. It's up to each person if they want to have. Yeah, fuck it. I don't give a shit. There's a rich area in Sweden. Is it called Norway? Oh, I will see. Yeah, looking forward to that. Yeah, that was a nerf, Ellie. Rich area in Sweden equals Oslo. My TSM shows sales average is like 19 gold on many items, and in my realm is going for like 15 or 50k. But his items I don't think would sell. Should I just vendor those? So there is, especially in Wrath of the Lich King, there's a lot of items that has a very low average sale, but you can sell those items for 50,000 gold. It's just that there's not a lot of people that farms Wrath of the Lich King stuff. So most TSM stats are gonna be a bit awkward on Wrath of Lich King loot. Vimy is beating you? He is? What the fuck did Vimy get? Overworking? I am? Oh, Vimy got the worst schematic though. Yeah, that's manageable. I'll beat him. Hey, Muton, what's good, dude? Are you gonna work this weekend or do you have the weekend off? I'm just fucking with you, Andrew. This is mostly classic. If it's classic dungeon loot, it's probably shit. By all means, it is very normal for the region sales average to be way lower than the realistic price that you can get. But if it's 19 gold on a 50k item, I'm guessing it's going to have like 6, 7 shared appearances and actually be a bad item. There's like 100k difference between my gold stats versus what I see in your stream, and I'm on region average too. I'm guessing the... Oh! Vimy, get fucked! Yeah, there we go. I knew it. Yo, this is the schematic you're supposed to pick up, Vimy. None of that power heal bullshit. I'm guessing that you have gray and white items turned on. Like, sadly, I can't choose if gray and white items should be toggled off for everyone. So if you have gray and white items on, it's going to count on your screen. But it's not going to count on my screen even if you pick them up. Basically, you whisper every item that you pick up. You silently whisper them to me, and then I will put up the values. But it's going to ignore any white and gray items. What did you get? I got the Wonder Heal. You just got the Power Heal. I got the Wonder Heal. Obviously way better. Ooh, a new lack add-on? It's less than a week old, Muton. It has been updated and been made way better since it first released, less than a week ago. But there's still a lot of things that needs to be fixed and changed, added, and so on. But yeah, the good thing about this one is though that it was made by Stenny. Like he made it for me and our community. So there's been like a bunch of stuff that I've just told him like, yo, Stenny, I want a reset instance button on the window. I want to be able to delete trash on the window. I want to be able to disable gray and white item. And he just does the changes, right? Some changes requires more time though. So I think that the add-on could be really good. Once everything works properly and like all the small details, more features as well. Like some people don't like the look of the window itself. Like they want to make the add-on more transparent, maybe different colors on the border. you know, like more changes, more features, I guess, so people can personalize the window. Maybe different font style could be a thing. You never really think about that, but like I don't mind the font, but maybe someone wants to use a different font, maybe a bold font. I don't know. It could be cool. If you have more features, you obviously increase the amount of people that like the look of it, the UI. You do be going crazy hard on the add-on. Yeah, Stenny has been doing God's work now. There's like some changes that is out of his hands for now. Like we can't do cross-region invites, and the invites can be somewhat wonky. But in order to do cross-region and more steady invites, he needs access from TSM to the TSM servers to do the invites. So he needs to wait for TSM on that. This would work in the bowling club. Just idling in World of Tanks, no time for fun. Ouchie. I wish you could minimize it to the top of your screen that shows total number of resets in time. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a setting that hides... Like, I can already now hide utility tools like this, right? And then the window is even cleaner. But there's going to be buttons to hide loot history, leaderboard, close lobby, restart, stop as well. Like these 3 buttons could just be like a play, pause, stop. Small symbols up here to start, pause, and stop completely. It doesn't need to be these big buttons down here for a much cleaner look. Like, I don't need to have these 2 buttons at all. They can just be... should be able to toggle them on and off. I do, however, need to have the utility tools at any given time. Obviously, you use those every time you go in and out of a dungeon. Joining worked fine today, just values get fucked up after some time. Yeah, it's been working smooth for most people, but there's still some people that couldn't get in. Could be a logical reason, though. The 2 times is dominating as always. I've actually done really good today in lax. Can any join yet? No, still don't have that. Scooby. Won't that be really difficult to get access to? It shouldn't be. Like Sapu from TSM is he's pretty chill. Basically, they already provide that service to Ludicrous Challenge, but that doesn't exist anymore. Like Ludicrous Challenge doesn't work anymore, so he can just provide that same thing for this add-on instead of Ludicrous Challenge. It would only benefit TSM. Guess I could actually work then. Are you doing 100 runs of Sunwell currently? Yeah, I'm working on Sunwell and Draktar Keep. Like both at the same time. Once I'm done with these runs, I've done 80 runs of Sunwell. But I'm only on 40 runs of Draktar Keep. But it's been so long since I've done dungeons, so I have to work on 2 at a time. It's always better to work on 2 at a time, so you don't get tired of the same one. But I gotta swap out Sunwell with something else tomorrow. This is my slow tune, so I'm swapping out Sunwell with something else that's fast. Maybe like RFK, Ramparts, something like that. Vimy is about to beat you. Not even close. Vimy left. No, he didn't leave. He's just all the way down on 4th place. SM, but SM should be long though, right? Because you should do multiple wings and then reset. So I don't want to do that on a slow tune. I do, however, I gotta pee now. Hold on. All right. We're back. Chat, what farm is he doing now? I'm farming Sunwell for these epic schematics needed for profession achievements. Sunken Temple could work. I always have better luck in Blood Furnace. Really? I've been doing RFD Nomer, but I don't keep track of runs. Should probably start that. Yeah, I would. I like keeping track of them. How well do they sell? I mean, recipes are slow sellers, generally speaking, but anything tied to profession achievements typically sell better, at least. How do you get to this farm? You need to go to Shatrat City in Outland, and then there's a portal in middle of Shatrat City that takes you to Isle of Kildonas, like TBC Isle of Kildonas. Almost made a comeback, back to TBC. Hey, so how's it going? How do you do the Emerald Dream Dungeon farm? Do you convert it to raid first and then do it? You gotta convert to raid when resetting. Wolf. I'm Miko. Appreciate the follow. Welcome in. Has any of the raid to world first kills ever approached you for a loan? Yeah, that was when was that, chat? Yes, they have. I don't remember when that was. I did borrow some gold, which I never got back. But like, that's fine, as there was always a chance of the gold not being paid back. Basically, what happens is, like, they borrowed gold, not just from me, but from a lot of people, and they were gonna, once the race was over, they were gonna do boosts to make gold, and then they were gonna pay people back. But there was always a chance that they wouldn't be able to get enough gold back to pay everyone. So that was very clear before any gold was ever lent out. I'm guessing that like the top rate to world first skills now just fucking buy tokens, don't you think? Like if you're Liquid or Echo, did they win? Not at all. Not at all. How much is a speed set? It can be very cheap if you buy items using the war bank. You buy the items cheaply on other realms. I finally made a druid to start farming gold. Should I go feral or moonkin? For old content, you're going to be doing feral 95% of the time, at least. In current content, like if you do claw farm, you do balance or guardian. They tend to sell boosts and or mounts. I would highly doubt that that's enough. Well, I haven't seen anyone talk about any marketing or anything about, like, let's say Echo running boosts for gold. They could, by all means. And I haven't noticed it. But I'm guessing look, it's a big organization, right? I'm guessing they would just buy tokens. So I got a question about transmog farming. I find myself tired of midnight farms. I want to go to transmog. Got your book for gold making, but anyways, which dungeon you recommend me for filling up the auction house? My man. First of all, if you have the gold guide, I would scroll down to the patch 10.17 section and farm those items first. It's easier to farm for items that drops off specific mob types. They typically have a higher resell rate as well, so that's where I would have started. It's advertised on their own site. Okay, I still don't think that will be enough. I'm convinced that they would still have to funnel the race with WoW tokens. What chocolate you got today? Multiple types. Is the leather farm in Karazhan still good? The farm itself is still good, but I'm not sure what the gold per hour is because I have no clue what the price on the leather is. Hey, I haven't gotten the gold for my 60 riding yet. That's not an issue when you dive into Outland, at least, Plex. It's going to suck not having it going into Outland, but you'll make gold way faster in Outland. The top guilds don't market and normally have sign-ups on their own Discord if you want to... Okay. Well, see, then it makes sense. I haven't heard about anyone in my community ever mention that they went in like a top guild boost. But yeah, that makes sense why you don't see so much fuss about it. If they just have a bunch of people signing up on Discord to buy a boost. Hey, for a new player, any suggestions on how we can start making gold? Well, if you're solo, if you want to make gold solo alone, it's still going to be herbalism, mining, and skinning in Midnight. Even though that gold per hour is much lower now than it was a couple of weeks ago, it's still going to be very difficult to make more gold doing any fancy steady gold in old content. Right? Ideally, you want to do 5-man farms, steady gold. It's always smart to start with steady gold when you're new to gold making to build yourself like a cushion of gold. Like having gold makes it easier to make more gold. They got a boost from you? Well, not a Sunwell boost, because you suck at that. 350k a run. What crafting profession in Midnight would you say is the best? I don't do current content crafting. I think it's boring. If you just practice, Vimy, like if you, like when I stop the stream, if you just continue running Sunwell and you get better every single hour, then I believe that eventually you could possibly challenge me. You mentioned 5-man farming. What is that? Well, in the current content, you can do 5-man skinning farming, or people do 2x4. Or you can do cloth farming as well. It's higher gold per hour than the solo farms. You can do old content, 5-man farm. It's like Essence of Undeath, Dark Runes, Volatile Water. Welcome back, Muttley. Is it just me, or should the Star Belt pattern be worth more? Actually, a lot rarer than its value. It used to be worth way more. Like, the price used to reflect the low drop chance of the Star Belt pattern. Guessing it's just a supply and demand thing, right? Hey, Noxter, what's good, dude? You hyped for the weekend? You gonna smack the hamster and play video games? Olsen would shuffle dungeons? Yeah, I'm shuffling only 2 dungeons now. Track Terror and Keeping Sunwell. Because I've been slack. I need to finish a couple of dungeons before I can shuffle more than 2. Because now it's a disaster. I've only finished RFD, I believe. And yes, very happy about weekend. Tired as fuck. What about you? Same. Not tired as fuck though, but very ready for a weekend. What's news you got? General. Bum bada bum. Why is everyone going back to doing old content? I don't think everyone is back to doing old content. All of the people with gold are back doing old content, if that makes sense. Like, most people in my stream that's doing old content are people that don't necessarily need gold. And they're tired of the same old midnight farms, so they do old content again. 1017, I'm not finding it in the guide. It's like right before the midnight section of the gold guide-ish. The page has an image of a spreadsheet on it, and then you click that spreadsheet and it takes you to the spreadsheet with all the patch 1017 stuff. Speaking about the same old midnight farms, Yonoki, did you see the cloth nerf? No, that's it. Hear me? I'm new to retail, really need gold, so I started doing Transmog. You should stick to current content, though. Like, if you enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, it's going to be pointless. And then, yes, you should stick to doing what you enjoy. If that's collectibles, Transmog, fuck yeah. Well, they nerfed it last night. Haven't really played the last couple of daddies. Oh. I need gold, but I like the RNG more of farming dungeons, more exciting than picking herbs and ore. Agreed. Anyways, guys, that was 4 relax in a day. We need to stop calling them lacks. Challenges is what they're going to be called. Anyways, boys, appreciate you all watching the stream. It's Friday, though, which means it's Saturday tomorrow, which means we're back streaming again already tomorrow. So hopefully, I hope you enjoy your Friday evening, and I hope to see you guys back in on tomorrow's stream. But until then, have a good one. Bye-bye. Wait, what did you say, Noki? Yeah, I remember that. I'm going to listen to that and see if that's the one. Bye-bye!